Hard discussion this morning. How do you eat your bread?
With my mouth. No, not what we're
when you
looking
open a new bag of bread,
Mm-hmm.
like this morning, you're going to make some toast
Mm-hmm.
or a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
You open a new bag of bread. Do you eat the end or the heel first
Mm-hmm.
and then continue in that order, or do you skip a few pieces in and then grab from there?
A few pieces.
Yeah.
Customarily, I lay that heel down, grab the next one in line. You put the heel back up there to sort of seal it back up for whatever reason. Then twist the bread, tie it back up, and go.
So I usually go probably 2 or 3 deep.
You do.
Uh-huh.
You got your arm all up in there?
No, it's
going-
not an arm. It's a finger.
At least a wrist.
What kind of slices of bread do you have?
Thick ones.
Like 6 inches?
Okay, so you
It's
go
like three
three
two
slices
to
in.
3 slices in, and then I grab from there.
And why 2 to 3 slices in?
Because I know they're probably a little fresher.
You believe so?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Maybe.
And then if I don't eat all the bread, I've at least eat the freshest possible bread.
I really don't think we've
'Cause
finished
the
a
heel-
whole loaf of bread in forever.
The heel is the protector of the bread. And
Yeah.
That's why I always leave it.
I think I do too. Usually it's like it may keep it fresh longer. I don't know if it does, but
No
I
scientific fact
uh-huh.
or proof that is what it does.
No.
I'm just assuming that's what it does.
That's the way I play it
keeps
too.
the inside fresher,
Yeah.
and if you keep it there, it's a protector.
It feels like if you took it away, then the rest of it's gonna start getting stale from that end. I don't know why.
And then if it does work and that one gets stale, it's okay.
Yeah.
Because the heel is, you just don't. That's in case of emergency.
I do know people that like it. I have one of my kids like the heel.
They like the heel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's different because most kids actually don't even like the crust.
Absolutely not. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They don't mind
The
the
heel
crust.
is like one big piece of crust.
I just have forced my kids to eat the crust. They don't know there's an option to decrust a sandwich.
Decrust it.
No way. You don't get it served with no crust. There's a sandwich. It has the crust. That's how a sandwich comes.
If you don't want to eat it, don't eat it.
Right. Yeah, more or less. That's the way we play it. I'm not babying those kids, cutting crust off a sandwich. Get out of here. I got other stuff to do.
If they want to cut it off, they cut it off.
Yeah, right.
I don't. That's what I do. I'm curious what everybody else does.
Mm-hmm.
So you can text in. I'm curious. Do you eat the heel? Do you go one in, or do you go multiple in? I'm probably 2 or 3 in. There are some people that go straight to the middle, and I think at that point then you're squishing the bread too much.
Yeah, there's not enough room in that bag to go to the middle. I don't
to go elbow deep like
Yeah,
you were accusing me.
You can
of.
get your old forearm in that bread bag, unless you got really tiny arms. I don't understand. I don't think it's a lot softer in that middle than it is two slices in. You know?
You were saying 1 slice in.
Yeah. Well,
I think
I'm just
so.
going with what you're.
I'm usually 2 or 3 slices in.
Yeah.
And then I think it is.
You think
better.
it is a little better?
Yeah. It's farther away from the air, so it's going to be better.
It's simple. You just make your kid sandwiches with those end pieces.
I don't
Then
have
you get the
kids to
next
make
ones.
sandwiches. It's
Feed
just
those
gonna
to the
be
cat.
me. I don't know if you can feed bread to cats.
Why couldn't you? I'm sure it's fine. I think. I don't know that either. Don't check me on that. I have no idea. I don't know if cats are supposed to have bread. I imagine they will eat it.
Probably.
Yeah, I think it's probably okay.
So.
The heel conversation is a funny one, too. What is that what you call it? Because that's what I grew up calling it, was
A
the
heel?
heel. Yeah,
It's the heel.
the heel of the bread. I've heard people call it the butt.
I have called it the butt.
The butt.
That's what I do with the potatoes.
Yeah.
The potatoes that are basically the same. Like you go to a fast food restaurant and they give you
The peel.
the peel,
yeah.
and it's all peel.
Mm-hmm.
That's the butt.
Mm-hmm. I
still to this day grab them
Mhm.
when we eat at a restaurant, and my daughter's with me, and I'll grab it, and then there's dip, and I'll go, butt.
Because of you, my kids call it that now. Yeah, they know you call it the butt.
The
We've
butt.
talked about it, so they call it the butt as well.
They're the butt.
I heard, and I can't take credit for this at all, but I've seen this uh, and I love it. A man who said in their family they call the heel of the bread the hoe.
The hoe.
The hoe. Because everybody touches it, but nobody wants it.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
I really love that.
And everybody does touch it. If you don't eat the heel,
Yeah.
you're fondling it as you
Everybody touches it.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to take it. Nobody's
There's
taking
a few
it.
people.
Well, there's always a few people for the host. Yes. That are willing.
That's a good thing. The hoe is kind of in case of emergency.
Yeah, exactly.
I have no other regular bread.
You only eat that if you're out of options.
Yes. You only eat the hoe if you've run out of all the other stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, that works. From now on, it's the heel of the bread is the hoe, but I'm still calling the potato peel ends the butts.
All right, fair.
The butts and hoes.
Lady, get ready for your next period with America's favorite tampon, Playtex Deodorant Super Plus. Now you can spend that time of the month doing everything you love without bulky, leaky pads. We're talking horseback riding, swimming, kayaking, motocross, gymnastics, base jumping, space walking, even teabagging your friends on Call of Duty. Playtex Deodorant Super Plus Tampon. They suck up liquid like a crouton in soup. So stop leaking and stop freaking. Playtex Deodorant Super Plus Tampons. They'll stop the last drop.
How's it going, Anna? Good morning. Tropical drink. The pina colada apparently puts people in a vacation state of mind.
Yeah, I mean, I never drink any tropical thing like that unless I'm on vacation. She made it to Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith.
She's
You're blowing through them.
yeah, she is.
Rose Mc. All right, I can just take her out. Okay. Was it Sharon Stone, Stormy Daniels, Haley, the Hawk-Tuah girl Welch, Khloe Kardashian, or Richard Simmons?
That's good.
We could play that game.
Yeah, we could play that game.
What do you think? You're getting a little taste.
I like that game. It's funny.
I don't know. If you go in a series of the Star Wars,
In order, like if you want chronological order. How about that?
yeah, after you watch the movies and then you want to go watch TV shows, because the Acolyte's like a regular TV show. You got Acolyte.
I don't know. There's actually a pretty good site, like a Star Wars fan site, that'll list them for you.
Then The Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Those are TV series that you could watch in order.
Mm-hmm.
to kind of fill in those pieces.
Yeah.
Rogue One's really good. And so is, and I think
Rogue One's awesome.
Andor's really good too.
Yeah.
And then there was talk, I think Andor, a lot of people hated on Andor. I don't know why. Actually, I really liked that one.
Actually, I have enjoyed the single movie side deal. They're tied to the regular story, but like Rogue One. And I actually kind of liked the Solo movie too. Some people didn't like it, but
I thought it was fine.
I thought it was pretty good. So are we getting into that with all the other stuff that
I don't know.
it goes to?
That was good though. Who said it?
Kardashian. Kim.
No.
Richard Simmons?
No.
I don't even remember all the options now. You gave me too many multiple choice.
Hold on. Sharon Stone, Stormy Daniels, Haley, the Hawk to a Girl Welch, Khloe Kardashian, or Richard Simmons.
So
Who said, Can I tell you how many men have grabbed my genitals in my lifetime, and none of them have ever apologized to me?
Stormy seems like the too easy answer, so I'd say Sharon Stone.
And I went with Haley. It's actually Sharon Stone.
Yeah. Kind of a point made here. Yeah. None of them have apologized. That's because I guess they didn't accidentally do it. They didn't think they were wrong, which just is wrong in itself.
So the ending of Anchorman with the panda at the zoo and the bear fight was totally reshot. The original ending had a kidnapping and a rescue, but apparently it bombed with test audiences. Will Ferrell says in the original movie originally ended with Christina Applegate's character getting kidnapped by a radical vigilante group and the rest of the news team coming to her rescue. But it flopped.
We like pandas better.
So they totally reshot the ending into what it is. Or the scene where the panda gives birth at the zoo. The news team fights bears. Said it took them 5 days to shoot it.
Some interesting things in the Stupid Plus section, including a 75-year-old pastor facing charges for allegedly assaulting his wife on an airplane. According to reports, he was upset when she got upgraded to first class, so he smacked her and flipped her the bird. There's also a 37-year-old woman in Arkansas facing charges because while she was visiting her son in juvie, she broke the glass out of a cancer fundraising candy machine and stole several handfuls.
Okay.
This poor kid didn't stand a chance. He had such a great example from his parents.
Whataburger to the rescue.
Yeah?
Texans are using the Whataburger app to track power outages.
If the Whataburger's closed, we know there's no power there or something.
The electric company's outage tracker is down because of in Houston
Uh-huh.
because of the hurricane.
Yeah.
But the Whataburger app is not. And it's basically, yeah.
If the Whataburger
Whataburger's
shows
open.
it's closed, if it's open, they have power.
Locals were left with no idea which parts of the city had power and what did not until Whataburger. Since there are so many Whataburger restaurants in southern Texas, people are using the app to track power outages.
I can believe it. They're pretty dense down there. There are a lot of them.
The Whataburger app works as power outage tracker, handy since electric company doesn't show a map.
Wow.
Those don't have power.
Those do. Wow.
Still nearly 1.9 at the point of this posting.
With no power.
July 8th.
Oh, that was a couple days.
1.9 million power outages.
Ugh.
People.
In summer in Houston. Probably pretty warm, I would imagine.
That's funny because they show that they're not open. So who touched the thermostat?
Mm-hmm.
Those fights are getting more interesting with the trend that's happening. I know my daughter, she got mad at me once when I said that I was talked about it on the radio.
Oh,
About her touching the
About her
thermostat.
touching the
I won't let her. And then her friends, heard your dad talking about you.
yeah. Yeah,
Not
that's funny.
being able to touch. You can't touch the thermostat.
Hey, man, my kids don't even know that's an option.
It's not.
No, I agree.
You pay the bill. That's when you can touch the thermostat.
I think if you live with you have a wife like I do, that still can be a fight amongst the adults.
Yeah.
Just liking it at different temperatures or wanting to conserve the money a little more.
I know my daughter constantly when she comes over is like, "Oh my gosh, Dad, it's hot in here."
Yeah.
And I go, "No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's comfy."
Um.
Because I keep mine during the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Summer and winter are different because it changes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's usually 74 or 75 is what
Okay.
I keep it at.
That's a little higher than I have mine set.
73 when I go to bed.
I would be fine with it being more 74, 75. My wife is not okay with such things.
Now, the crazy thing is,
In the winter?
I can go to different places.
Uh-huh.
That is not an acceptable temperature. For some reason, in my house, that temperature feels cool.
It hurts your muscle right there at your wallet.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Subconsciously,
I think that
it's tied to
oh, that hurts. Ow. Ow.
And so I instantly go, "Oh, well, this isn't."
Oh, I can be comfortable at this temperature. I'm fine with this.
When I go somewhere else, it's like, "Whew."
Yeah, they need to turn the AC down. Now, in the wintertime, we're the opposite. We keep it pretty cool in the house, which she's better with. She wants it cooler in the house,
Yeah.
I'm okay with because it saves money.
I keep it at 68,
Yeah, we're somewhere around there too.
67 sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten down as low as 65, but then it starts getting a little chilly.
I just keep sweatpants on, throw on a blanket.
Well, now Oregon's biggest power company is rolling out a new smart thermostat program
Okay.
where they get to change the temperature
Oh.
in your home
Okay.
remotely. Other cities have added similar programs in the last few years, so they are not the first ones to do so. Basically, you install a smart thermostat, you pay a little less each month in exchange for letting them control your thermostat remotely. During peak hours, they up the temperature a few degrees to reduce the strain.
Okay.
Usually that's between 3 and 9 o'clock.
So it's not all the time they're controlling it, just in the peak hours.
That's what they're saying.
Uh-huh.
New Oregon version limits 3 degrees. So if you set your thermostat at 71,
Yeah,
they could bump it to 74.
Right. So do they give me a break on my bill, I assume, by doing
It
this?
says that you do get, it does not say how much or what that would be. I think it would depend on the percentage. I don't like the fact that they can just come in out of nowhere and touch my thermostat. It's my thermostat.
I wonder if they have like a low number that they will go to, because I feel like people would take this break on their bill and just set their thermostat at 65 or 67 and let them bump it up 3 degrees, and now it's same as what we always keep it anyway.
Possibly.
Right?
Well, some people maybe don't figure that out.
Okay. All right. Well, I just gave you the code.
Some cities set the max even higher. A program in L.A. lets them increase it by 4 degrees. You
Okay.
can override it, apparently, manually. And it's like, nope, I don't care.
Not today, electric company.
Would it be worth a few bucks? Would you let people do that? Would you let the electric company come in and remotely change your thermostat for a break on your bill, a percentage, like 10%? Is there a percentage that you would go, yes, electric company, control my thermostat?
I would start debating it at 10%. 10% of an electric bill is a pretty decent chunk. And it would, in turn, save you money also on that electric bill. You just wouldn't be as comfortable, maybe.
10%, and it's only certain hours.
So, I mean, 10% on a $200 electric bill, you save $20 there. It's not bad.
Would you do it?
I don't know. I think I would. I don't think my wife would ever go for it. It's everybody else in my house that would not go for it. I think I would be. And again, why couldn't I just set it 3 degrees lower than I normally set it anyway, and then they bump it up, and it's all a wash.
I would think about it at 10.
Mm-hmm.
You throw in 20, done deal.
I don't think they'll ever go to 20%.
Probably not. It's probably more like 2%.
It's probably
2%, no.
Yeah, they like money.
I'm not letting you control my stuff.
2%, no way. They'll never go 20. I don't believe that.
10%, I would think about it.
I think
Because
that's
as you said, $150, $200 bill, you're saving $15-20.
exactly. Yeah, I think that's a fair. Now we're talking fair savings. You have just enough to go buy a sandwich. Really, you have enough to buy nothing, but nothing to keep you cooler anyway.
Now we're live streaming. We got somebody that said, no, no, no. I already got a thermostat Nazi.
They clearly live with somebody who won't let them touch it either.
Uh-huh. I text us 417-659-9797. You can text in what would you and what's the percentage?
Yeah, if Numac or if,
I would never do that.
Liberty or Numac or whoever your power supplier contacted you today and said, if you let us change your thermostat, we'll knock so much off your bill. What's the number? What are you debating here? Are you willing to do it for like 10%?
I would start considering it 10. I don't even know if they'll do that. I bet it's more like 2 to 3%.
If it's 2%, nobody's opting in for saving 2%. I don't think.
You never know.
Maybe. I guess so.
I'm not. I do see stars.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Anna.
Have a great day.
Stay cool. It's starting to get hot again.
Man, yesterday was awesome.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
We'll have to get you a new badge. I think I read somewhere we can create a couple of badges, and I was thought, oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Oh,
create
really?
a couple of unique badges.
I didn't know that was a thing we could do.
I think so. I think some of them are just your basic badges.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
There was a Polly Pocket movie in the works?
Guess so. And we appreciate it, Anna.
Yes, thank you.
Really do. Yeah, I need to work on that. I need to get a hold of them and see kind of where their heads at and what they're thinking. saw a meme or a post. Megan posted it, actually. On the Big Dog. This is the last month of the year with no football.
Yeah. August football is.
Well, yeah, but it's the
except
last
for,
month without football.
I mean, real high school football may start at the end of August, so that's good, I guess. But pro is, yeah. There may be some decent college games on by the end of August. Usually September there too. But yeah, you can tell it's ramping up. I saw like football specific shows on yesterday on some of the sports networks.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Which I think they run them pretty much all year round, but they maybe run them less often and stuff.
HBO's doing off-season stuff.
Are they?
They've got the Giants that they're following during the
Oh,
off-season.
Hard Knocks thing.
Hard Knocks off-season.
The Giants. Well, the Giants maybe need something to generate some interest, I think. Who knows? They maybe think they're kind of predicted to be kind of bad.
Yeah, you're either, I think there's not a lot of people that are middle ground on football.
No, you like it or you don't.
Hate it.
Yeah.
I don't know if there are too many people that'll be like,
You know what I was bummed about over the weekend? I never followed up. I haven't followed racing in a long time. But I thought the race this weekend looked really cool. I don't know if you've seen anything about it. They did a road race, a road course through the streets of Chicago.
oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah, and I was like, that's cool. I'm going to watch some of that. And I tuned in, and it was pouring. And they tried to restart it, and the cars were just there was like 3 wrecks in the first lap when they tried to restart it, so shut it down again. And then I turned away from it, and I never went back. I don't know if they continued it that night or they probably had to shut it down once it started getting dark. But if they picked it
That
up
actually would have been kinda
Monday, I know I heard some promotional stuff for it. It's like that's actually really interesting. I guess they did it last year, never even knew it happened.
Cool. It's not pushed.
Oh, Anna says it was kind of blah. Well, I mean, road course thing can be. I just thought, racing through the streets of Chicago is pretty fun. That's pretty cool to see.
Unique, different.
I know the guy that was kind of the big favorite, who's like a road course specialist, but he had been running some Xfinity stuff and everything that next tier down full time now. He was the big favorite. He'd got wrecked right as soon as I tuned in because of the rain and people sliding around, and he'd gotten wrecked and he was out of it. So yeah, they've done the road course things for years, but I don't remember them doing them in the middle of a city.
Not a city.
Yeah.
They go to Watkins Glen.
Yeah. That's what I remember.
That'd be
It's like the Vegas, like F1.
Road-
I don't care about F1, but I watched a little bit of the Vegas F1 thing on TV.
just because it was Vegas.
Yeah.
Sammy Hagar and Michael Anthony will honor their work with Van Halen on a Best of All Worlds tour.
Okay. Cool.
Guitarist Joe Satriani will join them on guitar.
Nice.
Drummer will be Jason Bonham, who Sammy and Michael have both worked with both of them in the past.
Okay.
This would be a great time for Alex Van Halen maybe to step up and join them. But don't get your hopes up.
No, really?
Sammy and Michael apparently reached out to him multiple times and got no response. Sammy even said, quote, "We made an offer to get together or just to talk or to have breakfast, lunch, or dinner, go to the studio and play, come to my house, I'll come to your house, go ride horses, sit on a beach."
Anything.
Yes. What do you want to do? Let's do something. Let's get together. And they got nothing in return.
Okay. So there's no interest there.
And he adds, quote, "I believe he sold all of his equipment." That was his statement. Like, nah, I ain't coming nowhere. I ain't going, I have no interest. And yes, it does look like Alex did indeed apparently sell his entire collection of musical gear.
Really?
Like everything. Sold it all off.
Huh. He may not even.
do music at all anymore.
I mean, yeah.
It's crazy.
How long since you've even picked anything up, played anything at all?
Yeah. So
I guess sometimes you just decide that's the old me, and that's a page I'm turning, and I'm not doing that now.
if I'm not doing it with my brother, then I'm not doing it.
It's possible. Definitely sounds like he has no interest. I mean, at least just getting a burger and telling him no thanks.
It was.
Hey, I'm not even responding to your text. I think says everything you need to know.
I just like the fact Sammy's like,
Go to a beach.
go to the beach, watch the sunset. Do you want to go ride some horses?
Would you like to play pickleball?
Let's do something.
Anything at all?
Nothing.
No. I'm not even going to elicit a response out of this.
Yeah, there you go. But well, won't include Alex, but it'll still be kind of cool. Best of All Worlds tour will be coming soon.
Okay.
Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. Today is Pina Colada Day, celebrated by people who like getting caught in the rain, who aren't into yoga and have half a brain. Chick-fil-A is offering a summer camp that teaches kids to serve food, while Jiffy Lube has a camp that teaches them how to upsell a radiator flush. McDonald's is selling a Kit Kat Banana Split McFlurry. You can get it at any store where the ice cream machine is working. In other words, you can't get it. Wallet Hub named Cleveland as the most stressed city in the U.S. It could have been Chicago, but they were too busy running from bullets to take the survey. This is not headline news.
Not a big fan.
All right, Anna, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, take care.
Turn down the thermostat a notch or two.